Happy Techy Tuesday, everybody, and welcome to week 2 of Facebook ads ideas through command. So today, the idea that we have is going to be how to run an ad of open houses coming from your website for this upcoming weekend. So, of course, first thing you will need to do is open up your command. Second, it's going to be very similar to last week, same process. We're going to create all of the content first and then plug it into the campaign. So step 1 is creating your design. So you're going to open up your designs tab. It's going to be the third to the bottom tab, the one with the paintbrush. So you'll go ahead and go in here. And I already have one created, but I'll show you guys which one I used and how to create this design. So once you're in here, up in the top right corner, you're going to see the teal button that says Create Design. And you're going to go into the social with the thumbs up. So once you're in there, go ahead and click Continue. Once you are in here, we are going to go down to listings and we are going to click on open house. Now you can use any of these designs. You can do wide or square. I am going to use square because since I'll be running this ad through Facebook and Instagram, the square is going to be the best format to use. You can use any of these different designs. You can use this one, but I went ahead and said this one that says you're invited. So I'm going to click use. And once we are in here, we don't need to change too much about it, but I did, since this isn't going to be about we're not running an ad on a specific home, we are running an ad for all different types of open houses throughout the weekend. I'm going to go ahead and take this out and I already almost forgot. Open houses in San Antonio, Texas this weekend. So all you're going to do is you're just going to take out this verbiage here. Open houses in San Antonio, Texas this weekend. And then you can, if you would like, you can make the font bigger. I think I went up to 42. I centered it. All that good stuff, right? So you can do that. You can also center this one. And of course, just kind of play around with them. For the logo at the bottom, you will need to change this to be the heritage logo. So I like the red and the white one. You can change out this photo if you'd like, or you can keep it the way it is. I kind of just kept mine that way. Once you're done with your template, but of course, take your time, create whatever type of design you would like. Once you click done, you'll go ahead and click save. Now, once you have that, that's going to be in your gallery. So, step 1 was complete. We created our content. Step 2 is now we have to decide where we want this, once they click on the Learn More button, what website we want them to go to. So we want to direct them to our website, and it's going to show them all the different houses. You can filter out inside of the website all the open houses that are coming up this weekend. So this is the one that we're going to use, but I'll show you how to get there. You'll go ahead and you'll go to your website. Once you go to your website, you're going to see for sale. You can do by city, neighborhood, and for instance, this one I'm doing is for any open house in San Antonio. If you want to do a specific area, if you want to do open houses in Alamo Heights this weekend or open houses in Alamo Ranch, you can be more specific. Just for this example, I'm doing all of San Antonio. So I'm going to search San Antonio, Texas, and once I do that, we're going to see over here, there is going to be a more button for filters, and we're going to scroll down and we're going to do open house only. Now once you do that, you can zoom in. Once you zoom in, it kind of opens up a little bit more for you. You can zoom in to San Antonio, zoom in a little bit more. However you want to do it. So as of right now, it's saying that there are 19 properties with open houses coming up this weekend. Just keep in mind too, it is only Tuesday, so sometimes open houses don't, by the time the weekend opens up, there will be more open houses. So just keep that in mind too. So we want to make sure that we have this open, this tab open, because we are going to need this URL. So just going back, first step was creating our template. our content. Step 2 was deciding where we want that page to go to. Step 3 is how are you going to follow up with this once you get this lead? How are you going to follow up with them? Now I went ahead and I already created a smart plan just like last week. And so what I want you to do is go into Smart Plans. Go into the fourth tab from the top. Go into Smart Plans. And you will go to Library. And you're going to search by author name. We'll search for me. And this week's is going to be this Open House FB ad lead follow-up. So you'll do this one. You're going to click View or Add Smart Plan, and you're going to download it. Now, I already have it in mind since I created it. Excuse me. And a little side note, if you'd like to give me 5 stars, you're more than welcome to. But yes, you'll be able to add this smart plan. You can view the steps and you'll see step by step. Like it's going to send them a text message, next day sending them an email, next day giving them a phone call, some task touches. So definitely go through this one and make sure that you edit any of the verbiage that's in here. I pretty much made it very generic to where it has your contact information, but please go in and make sure that you fill out like phone numbers, email addresses, things like that. So once you want that, you'll click Add Smart Plan. That's going to save to your library. So you'll see over here, now we have that smart plan in here. So going back, step 1, create your content. Step 2, where are you going to have them go to once they click Learn More? Step 3, how are you going to follow up with them? So that's all the content that we will need. Now we're going to actually build out that ad. So now we're going to go into the Campaigns tab. So it's going to be the megaphone. Once you go into that megaphone, you're going to see paid ads. And so what you're going to do is create campaign, do a social ad, put the campaign name in here so you can, I named mine Open Houses in San Antonio this weekend, Facebook ad, and you're going to do event awareness because we are going to be promoting open houses, right? And I'm doing mine through Facebook and through Instagram. Now I've already have one created, so I'm just going to edit this one and show y'all what is in there. All of the content. So first step, we do need to make all of these green check marks be able to publish this campaign. So we are going to do the name and goal. We've already done that. So it is going to be the name and then the event awareness. You do not need to add a listing for this one since we are promoting something different than a listing. The text, the verbiage that I have is looking for a new home but would like to see them in person and not sure where to start. Let me take you on an exclusive tour of open houses around the city this weekend and help solve that problem. So like I had last week, I have all of this in a Google form, in a Google Doc, so I will attach that to the video. The headline is going to be open houses this weekend, and then description is going to be click the Learn More button to see all the open houses going on this weekend in San Antonio. So if you notice on the right side, it's giving you a full preview of what this ad is starting to look like. So once you have that, go ahead and save. Under Media, we are going to add more, and since we created that in the Designs library, we'll be able to browse Design Library and grab the one that we want, or that we just created. And since I already have that in there, I don't have to do that. And you can go ahead, since we already have the logo in here, we can exit out of this DBA logo so it gets taken off so we don't have the logo in 2 places. And then you can go ahead and click Save. Next, what we're going to do is Facebook and Instagram settings. So in here, make sure that you choose what business page you want it to go on. For Instagram, keep it on feed so that it's on your feed, not so that it's every 4 posts, your ad will be there instead of throughout the stories. Make sure the destination stays on Facebook lead generation form recommended because it'll automatically populate that person's name and contact information. Keep the button label as Learn More because because sign up and apply now kind of scare people away from signing up for or like clicking on your ad. So keep it on Learn More. And then this is where we will need to have that link from your website of the open houses. So if you notice that this is, it's only going to have open houses, so you can use this at any time. It doesn't have to be this weekend or, this weekend when I'm creating this ad. But it is always going to populate all of the open houses that are coming up. So you'll be able to use the same link. So you'll grab that link and you're going to paste it website URL so that whenever they click learn more, it takes them to your website. But the only way that they can get to this page is if they give you their information. So that's the whole purpose of a Facebook ad, is to get some leads. The next part is going to be the audience. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to switch it to custom audience. I have already went in, and these are going to be all of the ones that I used. You can take some out, you can add some in, but I did take a screenshot of it, and it is on the Google Doc. So if you want to go through and grab some of these, you definitely can. I think this one is about 47, so you can have more than that more than that or less than that. Anymore, you don't want to be in the broad. You don't want to be in the yellow. You want to stay within the green. So this is as many as I could have that will still stick me into the green, so that my potential reach is still this much and my audience is still defined. The next is make sure that you keep the location under San Antonio, and I always do the radius of miles up to 50, because that's the most you can do. So it's a 50-mile radius of San Antonio and its surrounding areas. So after you do your detailed targeting, you're going to click Save. Next part, we are going to do lead settings. We want to have an auto tag. So the smart plan that we had, I put an auto tag of it so that as soon as that person comes in here, it's going to automatically tag them as Facebook ad, and it will automatically add them to the open house Facebook ad lead follow-up. So as soon as that lead comes in, it's going to automatically send them a text message. Hey, I saw that you were interested in my Facebook ad of open houses this weekend. Would you like to take a look at any of those? That's going to be the first text that goes out. So that's going to be very important in here, so that it automatically texts them if you have Twilio. So go ahead and save that. Now for this, we are doing this mini series because we are doing the competition starting this Thursday. So that's why we are going to be doing $25, and we want the ad to run for 4 days. Now we want to use automatic placement for Facebook and Instagram ads, because Facebook uses their algorithm to spend your money based off of the audience and performances of your Facebook accounts. So you want to go ahead and use automatic placements, so Facebook and Instagram will use their algorithm. Once you do that, you'll go ahead and save. Now you'll notice that you have all green check marks and you are good to go ahead and publish this campaign. So once you publish it, go ahead and put your card information in and create design. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. Talk to you later.